Hello and welcome to MotoLabDirtBikes.com. Thanks for joining me. I'm Rob Kosler. Today this video is really all about the 2014 GasGas XC 300 electric start and initial first impressions and my opinions of how I thought the bike ran box stock. So really I just did only a few things to get it ready to go. Check the tire pressure, check the fluids, and reduce the sag from 35 to 40 millimeters, the free sag, just because the springs are a little bit on the heavy side for my 150 pounds of girth, and took it out and just let it rip. So I followed the manufacturer's suggestions as far as braking, not holding it wide open, and just taking it easy and varying the throttle speeds and not lugging it too much. But yeah, so as far as settings, I went to the comfort settings on the suspension. It's got the tricky Marzocchi twin chamber 48mm shocks with the PFP valve, which is the progressive floating piston. Been out forever. It's kind of a copy of KYB SSS forks, which they work good. It's an XC bike, so naturally that fork on there, it really worked good. I could tell, it was firm but still plush, man. I mean, you'd hit stuff and it wasn't deflective like other manufacturers' closed chamber forks, which are brutally harsh. This fork felt really good off the bat, and I could tell that, being brand new, the more time I put on it, just the better it was going to get. So I was pretty excited about that, even with spring rates that were stiffer than what was recommended for my weight. And then it's got this tricky Riga Racing shock on there, which is awesome. They got a lot of cool stuff going on in that thing. So anyway, yeah, initial impressions were really great. I thought the suspension was good, and it's just going to get better as time goes on. Performance, once the rings started to seat in, just started to go uphill, lots of torque, and you could really lug the thing down low. It's really good zippy power. So great components. So let's just do a walk around and just check the thing out, kind of get a feel for what it looks like, what are the changes that were made in 2014. All right. So basically, we'll start from the front and work to the rear. It's got the black Excel wheels, the black spokes, which I really like, and then it has the Metzler 6 days front and rear. They're actually a DOT tire, which works pretty good. They're the lower profile but a little bit wider. I think at the 90-90-21 in the front and the 140-80-18 in the rear. Nice chrome plated GasGas pipe. Motor, I think this has received a few updates, V-Force 4 reeds, stuff like that. Yeah, some other little things like the black swing arm. That's pretty tricky too. Galfer rotors front and rear. FMFQ Stealth stock, which is also pretty sweet. Yeah, some machine looking hubs. So I think they're actually cast, but they got that machine look on the outside, which is nice. Gas zone, look, proprietary sprocket, 1348. So it's a Talon sprocket on the front, Regina chain. Could do something about this kickstand. It's just how they need to come for. I guess it's Euro spec, but that thing will just whack the heck out of your shins. So have to figure out a fix for that. Yeah, overall good components. The jetting just needs revised a little bit. Naturally, they come a little fat from the factory, so we'll go over that. Factory skid plate, which is nice. Tricky too. Just love the graphics on this thing, man. The revisions to the frame for 2014, I think, was to lighten the thing up. And while while a lot of people really, I'm not sure exactly what the weight is on this thing, but really, I think there's a fine balance line, right around the 220 mark, where the additional weight can really help you through the rocks. That's why the 4-strokes go so good through the rocks. I think maybe the beat of the motor and the actual additional weight. So this is pictured with. So I did install some Cycro Pro Bend handlebar guards and the GasGas Racing adjustable mirror on there. So it's just kind of component overview, just a quick look at the bike, and like I said, overall initial first impressions were really great on this thing, and I can't wait to get into more detail and tell you about the mods I've been making to the actual suspension. So it's pretty good. So great so far. It's really cool. I think actually the chain guide, you could probably see right there, is actually just it's aluminum. It's a billet aluminum backed chain guide. So it has, like, you know, the Delrin or UHMW plastic in the front, and this is just acts as a backup guide. And the cool thing about this is, like, you know, on any other manufacturer, it's replaceable. So if you smash it, you just bolt a new one on. Unlike other ones with a cast swing arm in there, you bust the nipples off, you're screwed. So quick pull front and rear axles. Yeah, just a host of good things. So really like it. Good bike. Euro spec switches, you know, which I don't know if you could see. There it is right there. Yeah, it's awesome. Real nice and slim. There's a button for the E-start, and then you have provisions for a horn and turn signal if you choose to put it on there. There's no computer on this one, just a key, and you could obviously get the computer for it too if you wanted. I'm not sure what the size is on the tank. Could easily get 60 to 80 miles depending upon your jetting and how heavy your right hand is. So yeah, all good stuff. But so yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna do a quick video on some initial mods and whatnot, and different items that we use to tune the bike to get it nice and crispy and get a little bit more plush and compliant off-road. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys.